Hi folks, Job Comics here, having a look at a Punisher comic. This is a True Believers reprint of issue 1 of Punisher's first solo series. It's notable because of the absolutely amazing artwork. What a cover this is. It's Mike Zeck, of course it's Mike Zeck. It's a reprint. I think the first issue of this is pretty hard to pick up. And we start off in the first issue here because Frank's in jail. Because he's always in jail. Because he's always out there shooting people. Stephen Grant's the writer. Mike Zeck, pencil, John Beatty, inker. Ken Bruce the letterer. Mike did his own colours on this, yeah? So Stephen Grant, I remember Stephen Grant writing one of my favourite indie series called Whisper. It was a sort of Whisper was a kind of, she was like an assassin, but she was winging it. She didn't really have an awful lot of training. She spent an awful lot of time doing her thing, convincing people that she had these various different sort of superpower type things where she was nothing, she was just kind of faking it. It's a great series called Whisper, first comics I think. I think it was Stephen Grant that wrote that. I could be wrong. No, I think it was. I remember it being a tremendous series. I think I did a video on it ages ago. Anyway, he's writing this, and his style really suits Punisher because, you know, it's pretty ground level and there's nothing really superhero-y about it. And like I said, this Mike Zeck artwork is just phenomenal. I just love it. I think he's dead underrated. Look at this goofball. That's Jigsaw, yeah. You bad guy. He gets Frank done in. But you know, Frank sorts it out. So this is a reprint of that first issue, and I think it's kind of double-sized because we're not, yeah, that's us at the middle now. And it's Frank doing his best, that kind of Shawshank Redemption type thing, trying to survive it in the jail, so there's all the kind of shenanigans that goes on. There we go. Yeah, you see how long this is? It's like a double-sized first issue. And there we go, we finally get the reveal. And then we get a bit of more plot, a bit more setup. There you go. So at the time, Marvel were putting out a lot of sort of trade paperbacks of, they called them epic collections. There we go. And there's the original cover. Double-sized first issue, I knew it. And then some more trade paperbacks that Marvel were putting out at the time. And a bit of DD in the back. So there you have it, guys. Let's have a quick look at that. True Believers, Marvel Knights the Punisher. These True Believer things were great. They used to come out, they were like $1 in my local comic shop, and you could pick them up, and it was reprints of really, really key issues, including this one. I'm pretty sure you can still get them cheap on eBay and stuff. Saves you if you're on a budget and you want to own one of these comics. Let's face it, it's just a reprint of the original. It's great value. If you see them, grab them, pick them up, and if you see the original of this, it's worth a small fortune. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.